All right. We back with another episode of Hater World Uncensored. Today we got Norwalk's finest in the building, Parkside Demon.
And what's the deal? I appreciate the opportunity to be here, man.
Hell yeah, fool. Appreciate you being here. Just to let you know, you're episode 2 of my Hater World Uncensored, bro.
It's a pleasure, bro. I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
Now you've been here before. You've done a podcast with us. You did it with Opina, me, and Rowdy. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
But now I think it's time to give you your own interview and shed some light on what you got going on.
I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Now, let's start at the top real quick, bro. For people that don't know who you are, let them know your moniker, what you go by, and where you come from.
I go by Parkside Demon. I could go on all platforms. I make music. I make corridos, Spanish music. I do it all. You guys can go check me out. And I come from Norwalk, California. For those that don't know, it's a small town. Well, it's not really small, to be honest. It's pretty big, but for people that don't know, that are out of the area, they might not know where it's at. But it's in the southeast LA, Los Angeles, so, Yeah.
Talk about growing up in Norwalk, bro. Norwalk has been having a lot of light shed on it from, recent times, bro. Talk about how it was growing up there as a kid.
Man, there was their ups and downs, it definitely had its ups and downs growing up, especially with a broken family, it was hard. It was harder on my end. For other people, I'd say people had their different lifestyles, like growing up there. But as of me, bro, I had it rough, honestly. Like, I felt like I was deep in, like since a little kid. So it's like I feel like I grew up too young.
Did you have your mom and dad with you when you were young?
When I was young, sadly, I lost my mom in a car accident. We were on our way to go visit my dad in prison. And we obviously got in a car accident. We lost her, and my dad was just waiting. Obviously, he was waiting for our visit, and we never got there. And sadly, it wasn't my dad's fault. It wasn't no one's fault. It's just like she was anemic, so she was always getting sleepy, and she fell asleep. She was falling asleep on the road. From what I know, bro, I was only 1 year old when I lost her, so I can't really like remember too much. But honestly, like, people tell me, and I still remember, bro. Like, I still kind of remember her. Like, if I'm being real, like, she used to put the radio to her stomach, and a lot of songs that people are surprised that they play now, like El Columpio, all those old songs, my mom used to play them, and they play them now, and I'd say that was my mom's song, and they trip out because they're like, how do you know you were too young to know that, that was what your mom liked? And that's what I felt. That's what branched off to, like, me doing what I'm doing, because it was for a reason, She did it for a reason.
Did you know your dad growing up?
Yeah, I knew my dad my whole life.
Oh, so after prison,
Yeah,
after he got out?
He was in and out my whole life, since like school, in and out, up to like high school. And then, yeah, he's still out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, but he's just a family man, he's
But as far as your mom, you said she passed at 1 year old, and you don't really have no memories like that of her?
I mean, in a way, I kind of do, like, and it's hard because I was too little. They say I was too little to remember, but honestly, I kind of do remember her. Like, I sit and I think, and I even have dreams sometimes, and I'd be like, damn, I still remember her. Like, that's her. I still remember me being a little kid. I have dreams of me being a little kid still with her, like, and I trip out. It just trips me out, bro. Like,
Were you in the car the day that she passed?
yes, me, my brother, and my sister, we were on our way to go visit my dad, and obviously the car, from what I understood, the car flipped a couple of times.
And she's the only one that passed?
Yeah.
You don't blame your dad for that?
Nah, not at all. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, if you really love somebody, you're gonna do what it takes. Like, regardless of what it is, life or death. Like, I tell all my siblings, everyone, whoever it is, my girl, everybody, I tell them whatever it is life or death for me. You feel me? Like, that's no way about it. If you got me, I got you, and it's life or death. And that's how my mom was. She was a ride or die, and obviously,
I mean, others would probably put some blame on the dad because...
Yeah, my dad blames himself. My dad does. I know he put his blame on himself for a minute. Like, for a cool minute, he put his blame on himself, but he can't. Everyone, like, he really can't. Like, like...
Does anybody in your family give you, like, do they talk to you about your mom? Because you didn't really meet her like that,
Yeah.
but like uncles and aunts?
Yeah, even my dad's side of the family, like, my aunties, like, they always be telling me, like, oh, like, your mom was the shit. Like, no one could top your mom. Like, that was the best thing, your dad, like, like. And my dad was actually married to my mom. They got married I believe through in there. They got married in there in the prison.
Okay, so they were married. So then your dad gets out of jail. Do you remember how old you were when you first met him?
Man, um, well, he got out when I was like one, probably like no, I was like one in some months, probably like he got out like after my mom passed, probably like 6 months to a year, I'd say. I kind of don't remember, but 6 months to a year, I'd say that my dad got out and he tried to get custody for me, like full custody, I guess, because there was problems in the family. Everyone was trying to get custody of me and my siblings. And my dad just got out and just got me because my older brother, my older sister are not from my dad. They're different dad. They have different dads, you know. So I'm my dad's only mom and I'm my dad's only son, like, and my mom's only son. Well, as of with the same parents, you get me? Like my siblings.
Biological, yeah.
Yeah, my siblings are all with different mom and dads.
So your dad, he came and got you,
Yeah.
and you grew up with him when you were young, or were
Yeah,
you?
I was growing up with him, my grandmother, my grandpa, right in Norwalk. Like I always lived in Norwalk, and my dad always like gave the rights to my mom's side, and they're all from Inglewood, so I was always on that side too. Like I grew up on both sides, bro. Like Inglewood, Norwalk. I was back and forth over the weekends. I would go over there. Vacations, I would go over there. Like I loved it over there. Like I just grew up out there, you know.
And how was it with your dad? You say he was from Inglewood.
No, my dad's from Norwalk.
Okay, your mom was from Inglewood.
Yeah, my mom's side's from yeah.
So you would go you would go visit your uncles and aunts in Inglewood and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. So you were back and forth. And how was it living with your dad?
I loved it, bro. My dad always like I said, like he struggled, but he always did what he could, like regardless of what. Like it came down to some like holidays, you know, it was hard. You get me? Like it was hard, but he still provided. Even if it was an iPad, it was still like Android tablet. It was still something. You get me? He still tried. Like it wasn't what I asked, but I still got something out of it. You know? He tried, and I took that always.
Was your dad like from the streets, or was he
Yeah,
like a blue collar
My
worker?
dad's from my hood.
Okay, so he was already doing his thing in the streets.
Yeah, I witnessed a lot growing up with my dad, and that's why I think that like what I seen it made me different because I didn't really my mom really like with me I have my son my son could go with his mom with me, you get me? So it's like with me I always had to stick with my dad all the time, and now I had to stay with my grandma. But I was always stuck to my dad. Like growing up, I was stuck to my dad, so everywhere he would go, the cops would pull him over, I'll make them put me back in the cop car with him. I'd always tell him put me in the I would always make them all.
Give me a memory you have with your dad, bro. A couple memories that you have with your dad. Like shit you seen with him.
My dad used to have a Caprice, like a 96, 95, on big rims, and he used to take me to school. Bumping Want You Around, the oldies, the oldie.
Okay.
We're bumped out, we'll go to school. I remember he would drop me off preschool, and he would always leave me right there. And this was one of the time he was out, because during elementary school, he was in and out, like, months. Like, he did, like, 2 years. Like, he was in and out. He never stayed steady, like, out. He never been steady out until I'd say, like, after middle school. So it was really like, it was temporary with my dad. Like, I can't say I didn't have a bond with my dad, but I didn't really see him like, how should I explain it? I've only seen him like a homie, like a brother to me, honestly. Like, I really seen him like that. And until this day, like, we still have, we're really creating our bond. We got a little lowrider, you know, we be rolling everywhere, you know? So it's like, that's how we're creating our dad and son bond. But back then, it was like, I seen it, even now, it's here and there, like, we be talking like, what's up, food? Like, we act like we're homies, you get me? Or like, we're brothers. So it's like, that's just how I grew up. And my grandma's always been my mother figure to me. You know, my grandma's always did what she could, everything she could for me.
Yeah, so it wasn't like your ordinary father and son, because, you know, the father, like my dad was a paisa, so, you know, it's different, bro. You know, we get the chancla thrown at us by our mom and shit like that, you know what I mean? So it sounds like your dad was like your friend.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he was, because even growing up, like, don't get me wrong, he did put me in sports, t-ball, like, all that. I played baseball. He'll take me to batting cages, like, he did what he could. But at most part, I was always outside kicking it with all his homies. I was always kicking it outside with his homies out there, or I was there used to be a corner house. It was like the trap, I guess, or whatever. Now it's all nice and shit. They got evicted or whatever it was.
Gentrified.
Yeah. So that's where all the homies would kick it at, and it was literally in the corner of my house, like 4 houses down. So I would always like the kids that lived there. The homie Andrew, I always remember he was a little chunky, you know. And a lot of people didn't want to kick it with him because of how like his weight. Honestly, like a lot of people were like embarrassed or whatever. And I always was the one to kick it with him because I knew how he grew up and what he came from, you know. Like that house was just like bad. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
it was people that would come out, they'll go straight there. Then my dad would always be coming in and out of there, like, you know, like with his homies. So I was always right there, like watching all that, you know. So I feel that's where I got a lot of my knowledge too from seeing all the older homies like around me and what they did, you know. And I kind of like stepped back from some things and I stepped forward to some things, what was right. And my dad always told me what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. When
Oh
you're
yeah,
wrong,
facts.
take it, and when you're right, accept it, you know.
Yep,
And that's that.
for sure. What schools did you go to in Norwalk?
I went to literally my hood right there, Glacier Elementary School. I went there from kindergarten to 5th grade, and then I went to Los Alisos Middle School, which is like still in my hood, like down the street from the elementary school, probably like 2 miles or less. I went right there all my middle school years, and in high school I went to Norwalk from freshman, I believe, to I just did 2 years in high school, and then my last 2 I ended up going to Field of Dreams to a charter school because my dad didn't want me like basically being there. Like he was finally like not done with this, but he was finally like seeing it better, like trying to switch me, trying to change me around in a way. And he tried to take me to another school, which was even worse because a charter school, like, is people that just get kicked out of schools and
Leftovers.
yeah. So that's where I ended up going, but that's what I wanted to do, honestly. Like, honestly, I didn't want to go because all my homies were already like out of that school. Like, so I was like, man, like, don't get me wrong, I always did my shit in school. Like, I always did my shit. My dad told me if you're not gonna, from the day I graduated middle school to go to high school, my dad told me if you're not gonna go to school and do your shit and just be slacking off, don't even go. Just
Don't waste
drop
your
out.
time.
Just drop out. He said go look for a job. So I thought about it and that shit smacked me in the face. I was like, he's damn right, because in middle school I was fucking. I was like, he's damn right. So I started going to school and I was doing my shit. And towards the end, don't get me wrong, I started like fucking up. You know, like I was going through shit. A lot of like I recently I go through a lot of emotion and shit, and I go through my times, you know. And during my time when I was gonna promote all that shit, it was about around like a hard time, which is like this month. This month's a hard month for me. And it was around this month that I was already getting ready, and because when I graduated from charter school. So we graduated, they give us our diploma, and then 6 months back we go for like the graduation party and shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was going through it, bro, and honestly, I didn't even think I wanted to graduate. Like, I was like, nah, and I lost it all, bro. I was like, dude, my grades were going bad, like everything. Like, I would go to school and I would just sit there, like, I'll put my head down. Like, I didn't really care about nothing, you know?
So you gave up.
Yeah, I gave up, and then towards the end, that's when I was like, my dad was like, what's going on? I was like, I gotta go to a different school. That's when I went to the charter school, and that was it. I literally needed like a couple more credits to graduate.
And at the charter school, you picked up the pace?
Yeah, and I literally graduated in a year. I graduated like 16 and a half, 17.
So what was it? What was holding you back in the high school?
Mm,
The friends? The streets? What was it?
I'd say, yeah, I'd say just the depression, bro, because I went through a lot of depression as a little kid, bro. Like, some months, like, really hit me hard, because, like, you know, like, I lost my uncles and shit, and I lost, like, the months I lose, and the crazy part is that when I lose people, I gain them, which means that they were born that same month, and they passed away that same month.
So you lose and you gain someone in the same month?
No, what I'm saying is, like, my mom's birthday was November 12th. She passed away November 22nd. So it's, every time, like, death hits me, like, it really gets to me, you know, because I lost, like, I really, like, it's hard for me to show emotion sometimes. But when it comes out, you know, and I just let it out. So as of right now, like, that's what you all gonna get, you know? I'm just gonna let y'all know how it is. But, yeah, back to the topic.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, yeah, it just sounds like you were, you know, up and down in high school, bro. Was it because what time did you like get into the streets? Maybe that was the reason why you were.
I got in, honestly, bro,
around.
like, my whole, like, since 5th grade, I was always on bikes, bro, like, on bikes and shit, like, riding around with the homies and shit. And I was always, like, the bad one, because my homies I was growing up with, I wouldn't say they're, like, gang members now, because now they're doing good, like, from elementary school until I got to, like, middle school. That's when I got with the crowd. But elementary school, I was always on my bike. I was always the bad one, though. I was always the one trying to do something. You get me?
Yeah.
Following UPS trucks, like, man, like, I was on my bike everywhere. You get me? Like, I was always just trying to do some stupid shit, you know?
Yeah.
And once I got to, like, 6th, 7th grade, I'd say, like, it really, like, I started kicking in with it. I see all the homies, like, you know? But I've always picked it with the homies, but that's how they always see me as a bad one, because I was always trying to do something, like, you know?
But these are all people you went to school with, though. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
but I'm saying like my elementary school childhood. There's not really people that I went to elementary school that are from my hood right now.
okay.
That I kicked it with in elementary school. There's not. I don't think I can name one
Oh, okay.
that I went to elementary school with. That yeah, like I
So
don't.
you were already hanging out with the older crowd.
Yeah, in a
Is
way.
that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I was kicking it with middle schoolers in a way, like, and because my homie Andrew, when I lived in that corner house,
Yeah.
he was 3 years older than me. He was already in middle school, so, and he was already like all into the hood and all that stuff. So I was always kicking it with him in the corner house. So that's how I really like got my like all right.
Yeah.
But my dad always told me like, when I was little, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this. And when I did it, he had accepted it. You get me? Like, it's just like, what could he do?
So he didn't have inclination that you were hanging around with the hood when you were young?
Yeah, he knew. He always knew. He always knew. But like I said, he's always been in and out. So it was like when he was out, I always had access to everything. Like, if you know what I mean, I always had access to all that. You get me? So it was like I was always able to just leave with whatever I want. I had his phone. Like, he was jail. Like I had his phones. Like, I had everything. You get me? So it was like I always had access to a lot of shit.
A lot of times, if your dad is a well-known figure in the hood, his own homies will try to keep you away too.
They do. They do. But I was always a point to where like they're just be like, this fucker, like like what the fuck, like Chicho's son, like that's crazy, this
Yeah.
fucker, like, and I'd be like, this is what I want to do, like, when you're gonna just tell me something, but what's gonna stop it? You get me? But the only thing I always took, I've never downed a older homie either, like by just saying like I'm just gonna do what I want or just do it how. Nah, I've always took their advice. I always took their advice and through whatever into consideration, whatever. I've always took it, and that's why I feel like I'm up ahead of a lot of people, because I see like I know the game in a good way, and I know what's right. I know like what to mess with and what not to, Why? Because I always listened, even though I was hard headed. I always listened to them, like I always didn't.
Yeah, because you got a lot of youngsters out there, bro, that think they're smarter than everybody. Were you one of those?
In a way, nah. I didn't think I was smarter. I just always thought that I could do a lot. Like, I could do a lot until I like, like, realizing there's no consequences. Like, I was always thinking, like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I'm young. Like, what the fuck? I don't care. I'm gonna be out by, I catch a body, I'm gonna be out by 18, 25. Like, you get me? It's like, that's how my mentality was. But after the fact, I was a little like getting grown, like towards middle school. Like I said, all the older homies came up. They already knew what I was trying to do, so they just told me, "You're more gangster being out than being in there." You get me? You're dumb if you're in there. You get caught. You get me? So I always thought like, "Fuck, they're right. I can't be the dumbass and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to jail." Nah, I can't think like that. I gotta think the way around it and just get to it. You get me? Like, get to the
No,
problem.
for sure. There's a couple interviews that I've been watching of other Southsiders and shit, and a couple of them say almost the same thing you said, where they had like a checklist when they were young that they wanted to go to prison, they wanted to catch a body, they wanted to do this, do that. Did you have like a checklist like that?
Nah, not really that. Me personally, because I've always done music, bro, since I was little. Like, I've always done music since like I was like 4 or 5. I played the guitar when I was little. I used to sing corridos. My dad used to make me sing in front of his homies, like, come out. And I used to start singing in front of them. So I've always felt the music was in me. So I just felt like my checklist wasn't really like, how should I explain it? Because I always wanted to continue my dad's name in a way. Because I didn't go after my dad. From my hood name is not after my dad, but I didn't do that because I wanted to make a name for myself. Because my dad already got his name for himself. You get me? So it's like if I get named after him, it's just like, oh, like, that's his son. Like, I don't want them to think like that.
Yeah,
I want them to find out who I am actually,
Yeah.
And that's me, because I want to make a name for myself, but I also want to have my dad behind me. Like, they're going to know who my dad is too, you get me?
Yeah.
And that's just always been my mentality since I was a little kid. Like, I want to make my dad proud, because I knew he always felt the guilt of losing my mom. So I always felt my dad's sadness since I was little. Like, I always felt his sadness growing up. Like, I always felt bad, like, not in a way, but like, like, I shouldn't feel bad because I'm my dad, but in a way, like, like, I could see it, you get me?
You didn't want to be in the shadows.
Yeah, and I could see it, and that's why I always did what I did, but I always try to make him proud, you get me? And that was mainly my thing. And I always told myself, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Cause when I was little, I would think like, yeah, like I would run around, you know. And yeah, I did think like, I didn't think like, well, I want to just take a life. You get me? Like that's not just regular. I would want to hurt the people that I didn't like. You get me? Like I lost my uncle. I was like in 4th grade to a drive-by shooting. That's what turned me, bro. Honestly, once I lost my uncle, that's what turned me. Cause it was a drive-by shooting in front of my house, and they were aiming for my dad. My dad was in front. I was in front on my power wheel. And then the drive-by shooting happened, and I just remember my sister's mom grabbing me and taking me all the way to the back of the house. But I remember looking to the left, and I remember seeing my uncle just right there. Like, you know, he got shot, like, he got straight. And my uncle was in the kitchen. My grandma was, I believe, making him food. He had just got home from work or school or something like that. And this is my dad's older brother. He was right there, about to eat, and I guess, or he was eating, I'm not too sure, I can't really remember too much because I just remember getting grabbed and taken all the way to the corner of the house, like to the backyard, and I was just getting held like this. And yeah, that was just, that was just that. Like,
How old were you?
I was, fuck, I'll say, my sis, 2000. It happened in 2007, so I was about 5.
You had a good relationship with that uncle?
Yeah, that was like my dad. He was like my father figure when my dad was in there. Like he was the one that would take me to go get haircuts. Like he would take care of me. You know, he'll take me to school when my dad wasn't there. So that death really affected me. Like I feel like my mom's, I can't say it didn't affect me because it really did growing up on the long run, but as growing up seeing something, that's what really affected me, and that's what really turned me around. Like made me want to be a bad kid basically. Like I don't like people no more. You know, like they're just. So that's when I just went all that hood bashing. You get me?
Did
Like
they
I just
ever
went full
catch
on.
the people that did it?
Yeah,
They got caught?
yeah.
They're still in prison now?
Hmm.
How did you
I heard one of them. You know, it's like one of them that went in there. I don't know if it's how true it is, but I heard one of them got like taken care of, but not fully. You know, but
Yeah.
you know it got. But I can't really say too much because I really don't know. Like I just be hearing shit. You get me? Because from like people that know that were in there with that individual. Because
Yeah.
I ran into people from like different hoods, and they be like, "Oh, that was your uncle. Yeah, I know this guy." Like, and I trip out. You know, like low key like.
Well, drive-bys are not welcomed, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, and that just affected me as a little kid. Like honestly, that's what turned me into me. Like into me. Like that's what it did. That's what it did.
Well, to tell you the truth, it sounds like a movie. You know, you're out there on your power wheel, you know, and then
My dad's out there, and they aim for my dad, and my dad, I don't know, I forgot. I don't know if he drove or he went to the side. Like he moved, and the bullet went through the house, and
oh, so your uncle was inside the house,
inside the house, it went through the house and hit him. He was in the kitchen.
and he was a civilian.
Yeah, he was I believe he used to work for the city. He used to do the street sweeping, and I believe he was like working like, if I'm not mistaken, he was working to get like to be like, I don't know, public safety or a cop or something. I don't know what it was because I remember I would always see his belts and shit. Like he would go to school for, and like a flashlight and all that stuff. Like I'd always see all that, like the belt, you know. So I don't know. He was security, or I can't remember too much, but I always remember he did the street sweeping. Like he was always on the street sweeper. But don't get me wrong. When he was younger, he would like kick it with my dad and all his homies. But he was never the type to like take that route. He would always try to take my dad away, and his favorite song was "The Ghetto," like by Too Short.
Yeah.
So I trip. Every time I listen to that shit, it reminds me of my uncle, like towards my dad. You get me?
That's a banger.
It's a trip.
Yeah, I mean, it's true what they say. The good die young. You know, it's sad, bro. But there is a lot of people that get that get unalive due to like being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Facts.
You know.
And I have trust issues, bro. My bad to cut you off, but I have trust issues, bro. Like in a way, like if I trust, like I could read a person off the back, like I could read like, and it's crazy because people tell me like I'll tell a homie, like they'll bring me around someone else, and I'll be like, hey, that fool's not your homie, dog. Like I'll tell them straight up, and they won't be like, this fool's cool, this fool's cool. Later on, they thank me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have that gift.
You
bro.
could read the body language.
I have that gift, bro. Like everyone tells me, I'll be like, bro, he's no good, bro. Like, and it ends up becoming true, dog. And everyone tells me, comes back to me, and I trip out on that. Like, I could call it, bro.
Now, with moments like this, bro, with your mom passing and your uncle passing, how do you cope with these type of moments?
It still gets to me, bro. Like, in a way, like that's it's still. I have my days, bro, where at night I just walk out, you know, and I just let it out. But other than that, bro, that's the only way I could express myself, bro. And music helped me a lot, bro. Music, like if you listen to my music, I don't just talk about like gang banging, the streets, none of that. Like I don't just talk about gang banging, doing all that stuff. Some of my music is, like some of my music I do, fucking throw it up, whatever. You know, I do my shit. Why? Because that's what the homies want. You know, that's what the homies want. But people that actually went through shit, I'm not saying the homies haven't, but some of my homies fuck with my shit that I do that too. But most of the homies fuck with turned up shit because they're young. You know, they wanna turn up.
Active.
Yeah, they and that's what gets the most views, bro. Like I noticed that. Like when I make hood songs and stuff, that's what gets me popping. But when I make music about my story and about what I gotta tell people, like about what I went through and people can relate to and they like listening to it, it don't really reach that much. But I still choose to drop my story listening because I'm not going for the young mentality. I'm going for the older people so they see him. That's wordplay. You give me that what he's saying is that's real shit. Because older people obviously they went through shit, and I feel like I'm young, but I went through shit that a lot of older people are really like barely witnessing now. You get me?
Let's talk about the passing of your mom and your uncle. A lot of people cope with drugs. You didn't go that
Oh
route?
man.
Drinking,
Yeah,
drugs.
nah, man. Not when I was young, but as I got older, it affected me, bro. Like, and yeah, bro. For a minute, like I was on perks. Like I was, you know, I was on them. Like, don't get me wrong, it took me a cool minute, but I was on them, bro. Like, and it was. I'm not gonna put no blame on the homie, but me and the homie were like, fuck, you know, we were just living it like just, and that's what like honestly would help me cope. Like I would just forget. You get me? But as I in the moment, I was just stupid, you know. That's dumb. Like that's a bad way to try to avoid your pain or go around it, like doing drugs. Like I don't suggest that for nobody. Like that's what people go to and they relapse. Like they start doing shit, and me personally, like I don't consider that because in the long run it's only gonna affect you. Like it's not gonna affect you because you're hurting. Like that you gotta take
Just
it.
makes it worse.
Yeah, it just makes it worse. Like that. Honestly, when you're done with the drugs, what are you gonna do? You're still it's gonna hit you right back again. You get me? So you're gonna be at this point you're gonna be addicted.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
get
be
me?
an addict.
So yeah, I did do, it, but I was able to stop easy. Like it was.
But
No
that was
problem
already
to
in
me,
your older years,
to be
right?
honest. Yeah, I was young. It was like when the Xanax were first coming out. Like back then, it was like my middle school. Like yeah, my middle school.
Oh,
years.
middle school.
Like 7th, 8th grade.
You were already doing
Yeah.
the pills at that point. What type of drugs were at school at that point?
From what I know, the Xanax were like popping, like the colored ones. Perks weren't really in, but my older homie was the one that introduced me to them. Like not my older homie from my hood, but an older homie that I know, like that he's a trapper. He's moving around and shit, and he's the one I liked it. You feel me? I liked the feeling, and for me, the Xanax was like, you take one, by tomorrow you're gonna forget, bro. You forgot what you did. You'll end up in jail, and you forgot why. Like it will literally pass you out, bro. Like you'll forget. But a Percocet, it gives you around the same effect, but you exactly remember. You just get itchy and stuff, and you look like kind of like a tweaker, dog. You look bad.
Yeah.
You get me? So that I don't really recommend that. Like I've been there and did that. You get me? Like that's the only drugs I've never done no hardcore drugs. None of that. Like I've never done none of that.
So to
stuff.
somebody that's never done Xanax, describe the actual feeling of that drug?
I have homies that took him. It's just basically like if you're getting high until the point where your eyes just close. Your eyes are you're just tired and you go to sleep and you could get rocked and move back and forth. You're not gonna wake up.
So it's like a downer.
Yeah, it's a downer.
Percocet's the same way.
Yeah. But Xanax, the next day you completely forget, bro. Like it depends on your immune system, you know, like on your body too, you know how much. But with one, bro, I was already like, I was already out.
Do you know what they're actually used for? Like the
Anxiety
real
pills.
medical.
They're anxiety pills.
So for people that have like
Xanax are anxiety pills and Percocets are for pain, for like, you know.
Okay. You never smoked weed in middle school?
Yeah. Yeah, I smoked weed since fifth grade. Actually, fifth grade. Fourth grade going to fifth in summer. Yeah, with my cousin. I still remember this day like it was yesterday. He told me, "You want to smoke?" And I was like, yeah. And we jumped on the roof on my house. We jumped on the roof and we were just sitting right there smoking. And my aunt, everyone they live with us in our household, so they were all inside sleeping and we were up there just chiefing. Like they didn't even know we were up there. It was like 2 in the morning. That was the first time I ever smoked, bro. And it got me paranoid at first. But after I kept on, like, I did it again, I was like, all right, I'm just like, I'm tripping, you know?
Now,
It's just all in my head.
yeah. Now I'm old, bro. So, back in my day, it wasn't like the weed they have now. What
Oh,
what
yeah.
what was it? What kind of weed was it? Do you
It was
remember?
low key. I don't. I think he just came out. He already had it like ready. You know, he just came to the back, or believe he texted me, because we text each other. We wouldn't go to each other's rooms because we would walk. I would walk in the hallway past my aunt's room, so we would always just be texting. You know, like, oh, like, fuck it. You know, this is it. So that was that. You know, come to the back, come to the side. So I'll just go over there and I'll just be chiefing it. I was little,
But it
bro.
was that Kush stuff, that new shit,
Yeah,
right?
I remember my cousin always smoked good shit. Like, even to this day, he's a mean old dab head. Like, he's always been a chiefer. So for him to give me something bunk, I wouldn't believe it. But hey, I wouldn't know. I was a little kid and I just wanted to try it, you know.
Back in my day, bro, all the weed has seeds in it.
See,
You know, if you
I
get
remember seeing some of that too back then. I remember seeing people that had that shit.
dirt, bro. Yeah, I don't compare to the stuff that's
Now
out there now.
everything's chemical sprayed, like.
Crazy, bro.
And me personally, like, I still fuck with like OG Kush. Like, I still fuck with the OG. Like, I still look for it. And
Yeah.
people don't look for it. They want the exotic. I look for the OG
For
still.
those stuff. Talk about when you actually jump off the porch, bro. Like, when did you join your gang and actually say I'm full throttle?
Bro, I was like, I would say, like, I've always claimed it, bro. Like, since I was little, I've always claimed it, bro. Like, even when I would kick it with my homies from elementary school, like, I've always claimed that shit. I was, because my dad, like, and they always knew that because my dad, you know. So I always claimed it. But as I got towards what, I can't really, like, I say like 7. I'm lying. Eighth grade, yeah. It was like 8th grade summer, about to go to high school. The homies had a little get together and we did our shit, and I felt like it was right. But after that, the fact I did that, I still got thrown off, like, cause I don't know if it's cause I make music or whatever it is, but I tend to get tested in a way, like, by a lot of homies. You get me? I tend to get tested, and that's cool. You get me? Like I don't mind a quiz. You feel me? Like, that's easy. You get me? So I did it again. I recently did it again, like, probably like 2 years ago
What do you mean tested?
yeah, like, I get tested because I be like, sometimes I don't be out as much like that. I be doing my shit, writing I be in the studio. You get me? I have a kid to start off with. Like, I'm a dad, and to me, fatherhood comes first before anything. Like, my son comes first before anything. You get me? So I be busy, but when I come out, I come out. You feel me? I pop out. I be out on the weekends and shit. But sometimes homies be like, oh, he's not gonna come out, and they think it's because I make music or because I'm a rapper, or, like, you get me? And it's not even that, bro. Because they could test me any day of the week, like, or we could solve it however it is. But at the end of the day, they're my homies, bro. Like, and they don't ever down me. Don't get me wrong. They don't ever, like, throw me off or nothing. But I feel like, you get me? Like, I can see it, like, oh, this fool don't want to kick it because of this. And I get it, bro, because I have a life. You know, I have a kid. But as of that, I'm outside, bro. Like, no one's gonna tell
Well,
me.
it's always the ones that are outside at that point in time that
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you're
Because
not
when
outside.
I was younger, bro, like, I was always outside, and
Yeah.
a lot of the homies that I was out there with are busted.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a new generation of homies that just recent got busted too. Don't get me, I'm not that old, but I'm only 23, bro. I'm about to be 24. But there's, like, generation from people that are 16 to 18, and there's from like 13 of 6, like, it's just in those genres, you know, that from middle school to high school type
That
shit,
age
you know?
groups. Yeah, the age
Yeah,
group.
so it's like those are the groups, you get me, that they kick it with. So my group is like, I have some homies that are here, some homies that are not, you get me? Still to this day, but I always try to get around all the homies, you get me? Like, for them to know me. I don't care if however they see me. That don't faze me, dog. Like, you get me? Like,
Yeah.
the homies always, a lot of homies, they fuck with me. Like, most of the homies fuck with me. Some of the homies have a little, like they see me different, but I don't see myself different than any of them. You get me? I see myself the same. They probably think I have more. That's why you get me? But it's not. It shouldn't be like that.
Do they maybe feel that way because of your dad?
No, because a lot of older homies that I know that they always bring up my dad, and they're like, your dad is, you know, they always a lot of people, I've never heard no one talk down on my dad. Older homies that came up to me, they always said my dad was like, put up mother, like, he's him, you know, like, he's no one could talk on him. And nah, I don't, to say that people are gonna talk regardless, bro. And that's in every hood. I feel like that's in every hood, regardless. If you're trying to do something, like, people are not gonna like you. You get me? Like,
Oh no, for sure. You're gonna have people that dislike you and love
with me,
you and
bro,
all that.
I'm not the type of person to back throw you off. I'll put you on, like for people to hate, like I won't do that, bro. Like, that's the last thing I really care about. People that hate on me, I don't care. That don't faze me, dog. Like, it really doesn't.
So you're not the type to break a homie, but
Nah,
you're to
I like
make
to
a
make
homie.
a homie. Yeah, like it comes to the point where if we could fix a problem, I'm gonna fix it. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna beat his ass or break a homie because you get me. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's just gonna cause envy in the long run. Like, oh, we got down back then. Like, fuck that fool. You get me? It's like
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
No, if it's worth talking about it and fixing it,
Yeah.
bro, there's no reason to fight.
Nah, it's not.
Or, give someone a DP or a chequeada or
It's,
whatever it might be.
but
'Cause-
as of all the younger homies, right? My bad, bro. As of all the younger homies right now that are like out there, I would say they all fuck with me, bro. All the homies fuck with me. Like, I don't ever like give them no bad energy, nothing like that, bro. I always try to throw myself out to whatever. I give my hand to whoever I could. You get me? Whoever they need, whatever they need. Here, want it? Let's go eat. Whatever you give me. If I have it, they have it too in a way. And
Damn, you're nicer than me, fool. I don't like meeting nobody new. Even homies from like youngsters from my hood. Like I don't like to I respect the young motherfuckers. I respect them. I love them and everything. But it's like I'm the type of guy where it's like I already know my circle and I know how my circle works, and I just want to stay with my circle. You know what I mean?
I feel like that too sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'd be like, man, fuck everybody. Like, I don't even fuck with this fool. But I don't. I tell myself like, nah, it's not like that. Like, we're all one. At the end of the day, it's like, I'm young too. You get me? Maybe when I'm older, I'll probably like be like, oh man, fuck these fools. Like. But I was young too once. You get me? Like, I know how it felt, and I always wanted the homies like to like. So that's why when I was young, I seen all the homies always coming to me and be like, oh, what's up? So when I go up to the homies, I feel like I want to be that person for them. You get me? I want to be that person to
show them,
the
love.
right
Yeah.
way at least. If they're gonna do something, do it right.
Yeah.
Like, what you need here? You need gloves. Let's go buy some. What you need? Like, what do you need? You get me? Like, don't do nothing and expect the outcome and then say the homies weren't there for you, because I'm one of the homies that will help a homie out, like if they need it.
Yeah.
I'll always reach out my hand for whoever.
Maybe I gotta change my outlook, fool. But you went to juvenile hall? YA shit like that, or were you able to avoid all that?
I avoided all that.
That's dope. No county jail either.
I mean, like I went to like bullshit, like gun cases and shit, and all the time, like I said, I'm smart, bro. Like every time I get caught on my own, bro. All the time I got caught with guns, I got caught on my own, but it was never on me. So I've always able to fight it. I know my rights, bro. Like, I really know my rights. If it's not in my possession, if it's just in the car, that's an easy pin, bro. They don't know if that shit was thrown there or pinned. I'll fight that, bro. As long as it's not on your hip, bro, you could beat that shit, bro. And I'll tell everybody the same thing. If it's not on your hip, it's around you, you can beat that shit, bro. I beat 2 cases like that already. Easy, off the back.
Yeah. 2 gun cases.
Yeah, why? Because they weren't in my possession, bro. And on there, it said the guns were in my possession. They weren't. They were in the area. Why? I get to bugging.
Yeah.
But once they get me, they don't find shit. They find it somewhere else. They obviously know it's mine, but I know my rights when it comes to the court and to the law.
Yeah, there's a lot of loopholes that people don't know. They'll just take deals on it. And
Yeah, and with me, I'll be like, nah, it wasn't in my possession. Obviously, it says in my possession. Look at the body cam. They found it. Yeah, I ran because I'm paranoid, but I always get harassed. It's daily. It's a daily. So I get harassed on a daily because I'm obviously an active member or whatever, you guys. But
no, yeah,
it's
for
not in
sure.
my possession. I know my rights, bro. Like, trust me. When they come up to me, they come knocking on my window. Let me call my lawyer. I always tell them. And sometimes I don't give them a hard time, dog. Like, sometimes I'll be like, man, all right, fuck, like, we'll do shit, like, just so they can stop fucking with me, like, search me, go ahead, like, take me. I be parked in front of my house, pull up, they jump out, knock on my window, open the door. Like, nah. Open the door, and them fools will open that shit, bro. And they already violated my rights right there.
You think it's easier just to play along with the police or give them a hard time?
When it's the right time to give them a hard time, then it's the right time, bro. Because sometimes, like, I get it, they're doing their job or whatever, like, because, like, cops are human just like us too, dog. Don't get me wrong, like, they got feelings too. If you explain to them, tell them, hey, what the fuck, why you keep harassing me, dog? Like, you keep coming over here, pulling me over. They have to understand, dog. They're human. They know what you're telling them. You get me? So that's what I always knock it straight to their sense, dog. Like, you think I'm a bad guy or what? Just because I got tattoos, you think I do? I'm trying to do shit for the community. I'm a rapper. You guys know me as a rapper. Or what? That should be a good thing that I'm doing this. I'm trying to put on for the city. And I told them fools, like, every time they fuck with me, I tell them, man, I'm gonna do turkey drives for the city. I'm gonna do all this shit for the city. You guys ain't gonna be able to fuck with me, like, for shit. I'm gonna be right there too. With armed security, you guys ain't gonna do shit.
Do the cops in the city know you?
Yeah.
Now, I seen you did a hood vlog in your city since you're talking about like turkey giveaways and stuff like that. Who did the hood vlog for you? It was when the
Doe
police
hunters.
pulled up and you were at the park
Doe hunters.
with the carne asada.
Yeah, doe
It was
hunters.
Dohana?
Yeah.
And what were you doing right there in that hood vlog? You were just cooking? Just having a
Yeah, I
cookout?
mean, he had hit me up, and I was like, man, like honestly, I don't really like doing shit like that, bro, because that's like you're shitting where you sleep at, dog. Like you're literally shitting where you sleep at. Like they know everything about you. They know where you're at. They know, and I did it, dog, because I just feel like I needed to put that exposure out there, like to know where we're at. You get me? Like the internet has a long way to go. You get me? Not that I want to throw my hood out there like that, because I throw my hood on mostly all my songs. You get me? But I want them to see how it is. Like it looks nice, but it's dangerous. It's a dangerous game. Like, and that's how it is in a lot of areas, bro. Like I don't know if you've seen recently, like that girl that got killed, bro. That's just it's crazy. She got killed in a parked car. Like anyone, like you don't know where you're at, bro.
In Norwalk?
Nah. You didn't see the De La Rosa?
Oh yeah, the female in San
Yeah,
Fernando?
bro. So
Yeah.
so I don't know how ghetto it is there, but you don't know where you're at, bro. At points, you know, you could be somewhere chilling, and that could happen to you, dog. You know, and that's sad, dog. Like you're not even you didn't even get killed by your enemy. You got killed by someone that you don't even know. You get me?
Yeah, I seen that.
So it's fucked up. It's fucked up. So that's why I don't really like doing hood vlogs like that. I get offered by a lot of people, like that fool Astro, whatever his name is. That fool tried to offer me to, and honestly, I didn't turn him down. I just told him like, give me some time, dog. I gotta get to my peoples and see if they're okay. Not that they're okay with it, but I want to make sure it's right for everyone to do it. You know, I don't want to just make sure, oh, I'm gonna do it. Like I don't care. I got the power to do that shit. I'm gonna just bring this food and this hood shoot a hood vlog. Nah.
No, yeah, for sure. Because at the end of the day, you gotta remember it's you share that hood with everybody else that's
Everybody
from the
else.
same hood. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you might be okay with it, but then the next homie might not, and it might just cause tension that's unneeded.
And that's me, bro. Like me personally, like a lot of the homies tell me, like, bro, you're somebody. Like some of the homies be like, hey, you're up. Like a lot of the homies fuck, and I'd be like, bro, I don't want to see myself like that. Like, cause then they're gonna hate me. Imagine if they're tell me and give me power. I'm not. I don't want the power. I don't want none of the power. I don't want none of that shit. You get me? Like, especially from the hood. Like, I want to just be known as me, like as a member. You feel me? Like I'm from the hood, and that's it. Like
Yeah.
I'm no one better than nobody from my hood. And that's why I don't consider myself no big homie, dog. Like I always tell myself we're homies, and that's it. Like I ain't your big homie. I ain't your big. None of that. You know, like
We're the same.
yeah, we're the same. You're my homie. Like you're not little or big. You know?
Yeah. When you did say yeah to doe hunters, what precautions you take? What was your mindset behind it?
Well, I had brought it to the homies' attention, a couple of the homies, and they're like, man, well, we need to do it. The one ways did one. They had did one. I don't know who shot it. Oh, RW Films. So like, he shot one in the one ways, which is still our hood, the same hood. We're all one. You get me? Parkside, one ways, the barrio, the circle. We're all one. Like no matter what, you know, like
Yeah, there's
what
just all the
section.
cliques.
Yeah.
There's just cliques.
There's just sections. Those are the sections, and then we have the dukes, the different cliques, the primos. So that's nothing. So they shot one over there. So I felt like it was right about time. Like we needed one too. You get me on this side, like where we grew up at, or the homies from this side, because we're not that far away from each other. We're probably like a mile away from each other. One road takes us to get to the one ways.
Yeah.
From our park straight down, that should take you to the one ways. You get me? So it's like, it's not that far, bro. So it's like, I felt like it was right that they got that section tagged down. Now we got to get this side, in there involved.
Yeah, the park is right there by that underpass.
On the 605.
Yeah, and that's just always tagged up right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I watched the whole vlog. I thought it was pretty fire. You know what I mean?
we don't really be hitting up all the time like that. You get me? We do here and there. You get me? We don't really like to give the community a hard time either. You get me? Like in our section like that. But if they come over here, we just whack them back out. You get me? Like we're not the type. We'll go over there. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really be wasting my time on tagging, bro. Like honestly, like that's when you get caught doing that. You get caught in blues and just boom, they kill you. You get me? I don't like that tagging shit, bro. To be honest, I don't. But the homies do. You get me? That's what the homies like, and that's cool because that's how you put your hood out there. You get me? That's how you express
Promote.
Yeah. That's how promote exactly. But just personally, me, like I never really been the type to like tag, you know, like to hit up on the wall. Like
Yeah.
I would do it, but I'd rather be on standby. Like go ahead, fool, hurry up. You get me? Like do that shit. Hurry
Yeah.
up for cops come or some cracks, you know, like.
How is it in Norwalk, bro? Do all the gangs get along? Is there a lot of gangs sitting in there, or is it
Nah.
just one big gang with all the cliques?
There's a few, bro. Well, in Norwalk, actually, there's only two. I would say two. Three. Yeah, there's three. So there's Carmelas, which is like by where I'm at, the 605 is the opposite side, and then
That's Norwalk.
Yeah, Carmela. That's by like Santa Fe Springs, towards that way, and then there's neighborhood bunk. Them fools, they're right there, right next door to us. The neighborhood is like right there next door to the Parkside, like right next to it. Well, not really in a way. It takes like 3 street lights.
That's neighborhood Norwalk.
Yeah, neighborhood Norwalk. Yeah, and then there's night crawlers, which is right there by it's on Firestone, but I wouldn't explain like it's more towards. It's towards like Santa Fe Springs too, like towards the ending part though. It's night. They have their own little apartments right there, but they're established in South Central from what I know. They just came over here and they're trying to be from our clique or whatever. Like we had a little, they're trying to be from our hood and they had their own little clique back then. We were cool at one point, but since she kicked it off and you feel me, that shit just went left. So we started.
They start their own shit.
Yeah, and then there's one more, Orange Street Locals, which is they're right there too, by the town square, by the Norwalk town square.
Yeah, by that infamous.
Yeah, so we're all right there though, and then of course towards on all this side is all our hood. Like they just have one half, and then we have the whole, really basically like the whole half. Basically all that shit's ours, cause we go through that shit like nothing. You get me? It's like.
So the one you're from is actually the biggest one.
Yeah, in a way.
And the oldest too, I believe, right?
Yeah.
You know, is it hard having all these other gangs amongst the city?
In a way, like
everybody beefing?
not. I mean, I feel like it's like that everywhere, bro. Because I don't even be in my city and I just get ran up on, banged on. You get me? So it's like I feel like that's just like random. I mean, that's just like normal now. It's not random no more. It's for like it to be like everyone just gotta watch your surroundings. Like that's me, bro. I have like 6th sense, dog. I'm like on some Call of Duty shit. You know, get me? Like I'm ready, dog. Like I'm always like watching my surroundings and I feel it. You get me?
Well, that's how you stay alive.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. That's how you make it out. That's how you make it out. And me personally, I'm not trying to be in the hood forever. I'm trying to make it out. That's the goal. You get me? Like I grew up in the hood because I had no choice. Though. That's my environment, and that's where I wanted to be from. And not that I didn't have no choice because that's me. You know, I take our responsibility for what I do. You know.
Yeah, for sure. No, I figure your dad still lives in the hood, or he gone too?
Nah, he's still in the hood.
So it's like a family thing at this point.
Yeah, my uncles are from the hood. I have mostly, not all of it, but most of them are from the hood.
So here's a question: you got a son?
Yeah.
You want him to join the gang?
Nah, I wouldn't. That's why like my goal is to work to push out before he even gets to witness any of that. Like you get me? I'm trying to push to get him out. Like I'll move to the burbs. I don't care. I'll move out of here. Like I'll go to the hills. I don't care. Like wherever I could afford and it's nice for my son, I'm gonna move there. Like I don't care when anyone tells me. Like
you want to break the cycle.
Yeah, I don't want my son. But like I said, I'm sure my dad wanted to do the same with me. And not all the time life goes how it's planned. You get me? Like it don't always go how it's supposed to go. So, I mean, shit. If my son were to ever choose it, I would just.
So if your son walks up to you and says, "Dad, I want to join Norwalk," you know, and I want you to accept it.
At that point, honestly, like, if he were to tell me directly, I would probably respect him more. You get me? Because if he were to do behind my back, I kind of feel like, or not even that, he'll go around me and go get put on somewhere else because I told him no. He'll go put on somewhere like, oh fuck, my dad told me no. He's scared. Now he's gonna go get put on to the enemies or someone that we're cool with, but they're another hood. You get me? So it's like, if he were to tell me shit like that, I'd just be like, I would keep him around me for a minute. You get me? Like, try to show him and see if that's what he really wants. I wouldn't want him to go straight off the back and just like, well, go ahead, go get your put on. Nah, I'll keep him around me. You know, like try to like show him.
Keep him close.
And see how he goes about it too. You get me? Because if it's not for him, I'm not gonna put that on him. I'm really gonna like move him out. You get me? Like that's just my only choice.
Yeah, that's a tough decision, bro.
Because you never know, bro. Like you could have a kid, not to say it, your kid could be a straight lame. Like when he gets older, he can be a PC. Like you don't know that, dog. You don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta. If your kid wants to be from the hood, you can't non-support them. You gotta actually show him because you gotta show him the way you were taught.
Yeah, if that's the choice he's taking and that's what he wants, the best you can do is put him up on game, so that way he don't turn out at least a piece of shit.
Yeah, or lame or whatever.
Lame,
you get me? Like you gotta at least school him. You get me?
Yeah, that's if he's already chosen that and that's what it is. But what you're trying to say is, you can try to keep him away all the way. keep them away from
Yeah,
everybody
yeah, I'm gonna
and
try, yeah.
move and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know. So, all right, Norwalk, how'd you get into music? How did you get into doing rap and shit like that? I know you said when you were young you would sing
Yeah,
corridos
I
and
would
shit.
sing corridos. I would like corridos, bro. Like that was always my shit. Like that, and the West Side Connection. That was my like. I would always be on West Side Connection. Cause my mom's side of the family, they're all into lowriding. I'd always be over there lowriding, hitting switches. So that's how we would bump. If it was in funk, it was some Tupac or fucking Dr. Dre, all that, like Pooh Man, all that shit. We'd be bumping, bro. So I always knew like the old school like generation, because my uncles were always still into the classics, the lowriders. So I kind of grew up into all that old school cars. That's what I like, bro. That's my hobby. That's what I do. That's what I do, bro. Like
Yeah.
I work. Hopefully one day I have a big ass pad and with just full lowriders, bro. I don't even care about no maybe one Rolls Royce truck, but I want full lowriders, dog. Like Impalas. Like I don't care about nothing else.
So you grew up like on the West Coast rap,
Yeah.
and so corridos as well. What'd you listen to?
Corridos, shit, Los Alegres. I would listen to Chalino. Me personally, who I like growing up was Tito Torbellino and Ariel Camacho. They're more like
Newer shit.
newer,
Yeah.
but that was when I was like, oh, I could sing too. Like, and I started like singing. You know, when I was little, I would just do it because my dad would make me sing their songs. But honestly, bro, like off top, like I listen to all types from cumbia, all that shit, bro. I fuck with all that, all Latin culture music. I like it, bro. Like. And I have songs that are bilingual, bro, Spanish and English. Like,
Yeah.
So I try to switch it up too. And I like that, bro. Like, I like the Mexican culture too. You know, like with the corridos and all that.
You're Mexican? Mm-hmm. Well, how percentage?
Well, in a way, my parents were born here. Like I said, I'm not Mexican, fully Mexican. I was born here too. But my grandparents from both sides. My mom's side from Durango, Los Pinos, and my dad's side from Michoacan, what is this, Acapo?
So they're both from Mexico, your grandparents.
Yeah.
So you're Mexican.
Yeah,
You know why?
in a way, yeah.
Okay, so you would consider yourself Chicano,
Chicano, yeah,
Right.
yeah, in a way.
but that's not a bloodline.
Nah, but I consider myself Mexican, bro. Like I wouldn't say, cause people get deep into that. You get me? Like if people
Yes, they do.
if people ask me, like, what are you? I'm a Mexican. You get me? But people do get deep into it, like, oh, what are you? Like, you get me? Like
This is the way I
Mexican,
explain it, okay? Both your parents are Mexican. I mean, your grandpa, your tata, and your nana are both from Mexico, right?
Yeah,
From both sides.
yeah.
Your dad and mom are bloodlines of them, and
yeah.
they're Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
You're born here, right? But your blood is the same as theirs. The fence doesn't determine what your blood is. You know, imagine if today the United States turned into Russia. Your parents are still from Mexico, bro.
yeah.
The fence means nothing. The title means nothing.
Yeah, that's
Your
true.
blood comes from your parents, and your parents, it comes from their grandparents. So,
Yeah, that is
in true reality, whatever that bloodline is, it comes from Mexico, bro.
Yeah.
Now, people are going to say, oh, well, Spaniards this, Spaniards that. What the fuck does that matter, bro? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, you come from Mexico. So, that's what you are. Now, a lot of people claim, like, if your parents are born in Mexico and you're born here, you're a Chicano. Probably so true. I don't know.
Nah, I'm Mexican, bro. I be
But-
telling I don't really like see myself as like the Chicano stuff. Like I really don't see myself too deep into that. Like the Chicano stuff, I just see like people perpetrating that shit, like trying to like get into the Mexican culture in a way. That's how I see it, dog. Like,
Yeah.
not talking to no Chicanos, but that's just the way I see it. Cause like to this day, Chicanos be wearing like the big ass pants, like they be going out like they claim they're Chicanos. You get me? Like a lot of people out there that know, oh, I'm Chicano. You get me? So it's like. I just feel like if you're Mexican, it's just like you're just you, dog.
It's
You get me?
different.
You know,
Chicano and Mexican are different cultures, bro. Chicano, I'm not the one fool to try to give anybody a lesson on this because I really don't know.
Yeah, me either, dog. That's what I'm
You know-
saying. Like, I just see it as like they're Mexicans too, but it's just like they're not like us,
Americanized
you know?
Mexicans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Americanized Mexicans. A couple minutes ago, you said you listen to like Chalino and stuff like that. I don't know if you watched the video. There's a video. You've heard of El Original de la Sierra?
White life.
Jesse Morales? He's like early 2000s.
Familiar.
Pilares de Cristal.
I go off songs, dog. Like if I hear a song, I'll
He
be
has a
like, oh,
song
yeah,
that
yes.
says, at the
shit.
beginning, he has an intro that's very famous that goes, "Fuck all you motherfuckers." He's the first one to mix like Spanish and English together.
Damn.
You know how now you got like Fuerza Regida and they'll put like English words in the corridos. Well,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like one of the first ones in the early 2000s.
Like Natalcano and all them, they be doing that chaka shit and all that stuff. I remember I used to see that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I like that. I like those type of music, but I like the like Los Ale, like that type of music, like
Straight
yeah,
paisa
yeah,
shit.
cause like the other stuff is new, it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's like the trap corridos and shit. You get me? So,
Well, what I wanted to get to is this fool said that he's bigger than Chalino now. He said
nah, I
that
don't.
he sold more records now than Chalino, and that he's more.
But like, I don't think his name means more than Chalino. It's just the way I see. Cause me personally, like I don't even know who that person is. And, like, not no disrespect, but I don't really like know. Like Chalino, I feel like he's national wide. Like everybody knows. Like when they see that, when they see him, and not only that, is because everyone that likes him really like expose him. Like look at Jimmy, bro. Like that fool has a car just dedicated to that fool. You get me? So that fool means a lot to people. Like in a way, you get me? Not saying this guy doesn't, but. You get me? It's like I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Chalino, he has it's the name, bro.
It's legacy.
It's the name. You get me? Like Chalino and this guy, like who cares so who more records? This guy, he's known. Like this guy is known probably, and he's loved more probably than I don't, you know.
The
Like,
Mexican Tupac.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
You know, legendary status.
But now the new stuff coming out, like I really haven't been listening to that new stuff. The only stuff I listen to is like, bro, honestly, like I would say Kane.
Oh, yeah. King's hard, bro.
He's the only one I really like be bumping right now. Him and then all the old shit. That's all I be. But,
King Rodriguez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hard.
I went to Vegas with him and Empresa and my management.
Oh, really?
We went
With
to
him?
Vegas, yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Well, we went out there and we met up with him out there, and we were everywhere out there. Basically, we want to go eat, all types of shit.
Oh, that's hard.
It was a
hard.
promoters event. We were rolling with them and shit. Fat Boy was there too.
Who?
Fat Boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jay Amador?
Yeah.
Yeah, salute to Jay Amador. Okay, talking about your music, let's talk a little bit about your music, bro. So when you start taking it serious and said, you know what, this is what I want to do.
Bro, it's not sound crazy, but I say like about a year and a half or 2 years ago, I would say like I'ma just go all in with it, cause I told myself like I always like doing it, bro, but I never really cared to do it for the people. I always like doing it because I like doing it, bro. Like I never really cared about how the people felt about my music and nothing like that. I always did it because that was the way I expressed myself in a way. Like I was able to talk about everything, like a journal in a way, you get me? Like I was able to like to just write everything that I went through, and I was able to find a beat and just sing to it and rhyme off it, you get me? And not a lot of people tell me, how do you do it? I'm like, bro, I can't explain to you how it's done, like how. So I'd say like a good 2 years ago, like if you go on my YouTube, my first video I dropped on there, I would say that's when I first started taking it serious, which was the song Best of Me. But I've always done it, bro, messing around, SoundCloud, like all that. Like I've always made music, bro. I made music for like at least 4 years now, like taking it serious. But finally, like I said, like I'm just gonna go in with it. It was like 2 years ago.
So how was the feedback from your homies and the streets?
I mean, like I said, like my popping music from my hood, that's just the one that be popping more, bro. Like those are the ones that people like to hear more. Like they want to hear that. But me personally, like. That's too easy for me, bro. Like rapping about
guns and drugs.
Yeah, drugs. Like that's just too easy for me. Like I want some competition. Like I like to write about my struggle and how I can help people. Like and how it helped my music. Like I want my people to not go through the first year and go out. You get me? I wanted that shit to stay in there and then remember like that song was like, let me save that. You get me?
Meaningful. You want to make timeless.
Yeah,
meaningful
and I know
music.
I know it's gonna take me a little longer to get up there like that. But I know someone's gonna pick that up and see that, and they're just gonna. They're not pick me up, bro, because I'm not really like that signing stuff. I'm not really like into all that, bro. Like I'm more like what they're providing for me. What, just money? Like I could do everything already that they're providing for me. Studio, recordings, all that stuff. I could pay myself, bro, and I won't need no loan.
What did the homies say when you started doing music? When you did the first music video on YouTube?
Damn. My first one, my first one, I did that one with the homie Pyre. He's the one that really like showed me like the studios and shit too, how to work in the studio. Like I never recorded in the studio. He took me to my first studio. He did all that for me too. So he's busted right now, man. Pray for that. I'm praying for him all the time. But he's the one that got me into that. I made a song with him called Nothing to Something. And that video was just, right now it's cool. It probably has, not that viral, but it was one of my first ones, and it probably has like 30K, 25K, around there, you get me? But that song, like a lot of it's melodies. It had a melody to turn nothing to something. Like it wasn't really like me rapping or nothing. So a lot of the homies, some homies felt it and some homies did. Like I said, like my music ain't just for like for everybody, bro. Like it's for the people that like fuck with it, you know, like that could relate to it. You get me? And when I do gang shit, I just do it because that's just too easy, dog. Like I do it for the homies, like so they.
Yeah,
Could
because
bump that shit.
that's like your instinct.
And
That's your life.
that's what gets me like my publicity, dog. And that's what people want to see, and that's why I trip out because people want to see the bad. You get me? They don't
Yeah,
want to see the
facts.
good. They want if I get shot, I bet you if I get
Oh,
shot right
100
now,
100,000 views.
by tomorrow I have like probably like 15,000 followers on Instagram. Like
Yeah,
oh this
facts.
person. So that's what they want to see, bro. And that's the fucked up part. You get me? But I don't really pay no mind to it. I do this because I love it. You get me? I do this music shit because I love it, and I know some people could. I know some people are listening to me, dog.
But you don't cross your mind like maybe I should do some shit like that because it'll get me popping.
Nah, I don't really see it like that, bro. Like I don't really like I said, I really want to do part like those fucking those
Hood
hood
vlogs?
vlogs. Yeah, like I really don't see it like that, bro. Like I don't want, bro. I'd rather be rich than famous, bro. Like I'm not sure that's everyone's goal, but that's just me. Like I don't want to be known, fool. Like, if this is what I got to do because this is what I got in me, bro, and this is how I feel. This is the only way. Like, if it's not, I gotta go get 9 to 5, and that's cool. I'm fine with that too. If it's to pay my bills, support my family, I'm fine with that. But as of right now, I know this is what I know I'm gonna blow up, bro, and I'm destined to blow up. Like, and I mark my words, bro. Like I said, and I know we watching a couple, probably like in 2 years you're gonna see, bro. Like I talk it to existence, dog. I put in work for this shit, and I have been putting in work for this shit. That's why I'm telling you, by next year, my January, I'm not stop dropping, bro. Every week I'm dropping. Like I'm racked up
You're
right now.
consistent.
Yeah, right now I'm slow. Right now I've been slow because this is just the start. I'm getting everything ready for just. I'm gonna just be sit back. I don't have to worry about recording or shooting no more. I'm just gonna be dropping. I got videos up to fucking June, July right now, like stacked up. You get me? So that's just the way I work. I'm quiet for a minute and I pop out. Boom. Just after this time I pop out, I'm popping all the way, bro. Like I'm not stopping no more, dog.
Now, out of Norwalk, there's a lot of rappers, bro. You got new ones and you got old ones. Let's talk about some of the old ones. Back in the day, you had Little Cuete. Little Cuete ever try to help you with your music or like give you some game and knowledge?
Nah. I don't even know, bro. Like, I lied to you. I don't know who he is. Like, I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him as a person. Like, I don't really know him, bro.
Yeah.
And even in the hood, like, I be in the hood, bro. I've never seen him, dog. And I'm sure a lot of the youngsters could say the same, dog. You know, I don't just try to like down talk a homie or nothing like that because everyone has their ways of changing in life. But if you got the opportunity to help a homie, shit, throw it out, dog. You know. Other than that, the homies are gonna see you as noble. Like they don't fuck with you, dog. You get me?
Because
And
Cuete was big in his time, bro.
and don't get me wrong, yeah, that's what I'm saying,
He
bro.
was
Like,
huge.
like I can't take that from him. You give me his songs. He had records that hit. You get me? He did that. You get me? But as of helping us out, I can't speak on that, bro. I don't think he's ever helped us out. And recent, like I've told like, oh, like you guys should do a song. But like they told me the homie Sporty, like me personally, I just say I can't, bro. Like why is he trying to come now? Like I was just trying to start off young. I would hit him up, dog, when I was young, fool. I was little, fool, trying to make music, rap. I was little, dog, and I didn't get no response, dog. So why now? You get me?
So he tried to come recently and try to do music with you guys?
I don't know if it was him, but one of my homies told me, like, hey, you should do a song with Cuete, this and that, like, let's get one in. And I just, not that I turned it down, but I just see it as like, why now, dog? You know?
He was one of the highest paid Chicano rappers, bro, when he got his first deal. His first deal
remember that, bro.
was like $250,000, bro.
I was young. He shot a video right there by the riverbed, by my hood, right there. The main song from Norwalk he made, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that shit went viral. Like, and I give that to him, but other than that, he never helped none of us out, dog. Like, for at least me, dog. At least me, and I know the homies I rap. He never gave us a hand.
Now, you say you hit him up when you were little, but
Yeah, I was little.
Can you really blame him though? Because maybe it's like, who is this? You know, or maybe it's like.
But I was already from the hood, dog. If his little homie reaching out to me, trying to hit the studio, you get me, like from my hood, and he's young, I'm gonna throw him in there before he gets old. You get me? I'm trying to get him in there now. And that's just the way I seen it. I was young. I was already from the hood. Like I reached out to him like first. Like I was like, telling him like, hey, what's up? Like, nah, I didn't get no response, dog. Like his 100,000 followers, whatever. I don't know what. He didn't get my request or what, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm a homie from the hood, dog. Like I don't care about none of that. My homie from my hood comes first on my Instagram list. Like don't get me wrong. Like if I see a homie in the hood, I'm gonna follow him. Boom, you give me like I'm gonna recognize him. You know who follows you, dog. That's what I'm trying to say. Like when you know your feed, fool. Like
Yeah.
you see your shit. Only you do. So you know who hits you up and who doesn't.
So you wouldn't be down to do a song with him now?
Nah, nah.
I don't know if you could blame people because sometimes, bro, when they get famous, I don't want to say they forget where they come from, but they're doing famous shit.
No, I get it.
You
Because my
know?
homies tell me the same thing. Like, oh, you're too famous now to be around. You be doing this. You go to studios. I'm like, bro, it's just like sometimes when it's time, I could bring you guys. You feel me? But when I can't, I'm a business. I'm gotta go business, dog. I gotta make the money. At the end of the day, I'm doing this shit to make us look. I'm trying to make us look good. You get me? Make us go up. You get me? Like, bring it to the table. Like, we're up. You feel me? All of us are gonna have badass cars. That's just my mentality, dog. Like, I probably won't shoot them all the money, but I'll provide them so they can make money. You get me? Like, provide them work. Like fucking me, I do as personally me, I do asbestos and lead, bro. I don't know if you know what that is, but asbestos and lead, remove the asbestos.
Oh, asbestos, yeah.
And lead, I remove that, bro. I've done that since I was a little kid, so I've always done the trade. So I've always told myself like I want to own a construction company or something, bro. Like I want to make big money. Like I don't just want to make rap money and just blow it on cars and all that shit. Like I want to get money and invest it, bro. Like homies out are trying to cut hair. I'm gonna open up a barbershop and you guys get up in there. You get me? A smoke shop, open up a smoke shop, open up little shit, legal shit, basically.
Yeah.
So they can't fuck with us. And we'll be shitting on everybody. Like, that's just the way I see it.
Well, going back to the subject, Cuete's an older artist. I don't think he's rapping anymore, but he's still, his presence is still on the internet.
Yeah.
But then you got newer artists that come out of your city as well right now. It's like Norwalk is popping. You got Sporty CK.
Yeah.
He's coming out of your spot.
yeah.
You got Rowdy, a youngster. And then you also got Jay Amador coming out of there, which is a big fat motherfucker.
Fuck
you know, salute to Jay Amador. I like that fool. And then you got, who else you got?
Sam.
Oh, and then you got Ryder G. Regardless, he's out there, Norwalk this, Norwalk that. Is there any other rappers we don't know about? Sin the Artist. Salute to Sin the Artist.
Too. And then there's another little homie. He's barely on the come up too. Jay Amador's son, Little Chunks.
Little Chunks.
Yeah, that's what he goes as, bro. He's hard, bro. Don't get me like everyone who hasn't listened to his shit, y'all sleeping. I'm telling you, he's gonna blow up. I'm gonna put him under my shit, under our management. I'm gonna bring him with me. He's busted right now occasionally, but once he's home, we're gonna get to work.
Salute Little Chunks, bro.
Yeah, he's hard, bro. Like he slept on for sure.
Let's talk about Sporty CK, bro. Do you feel any type of animosity that he got signed to a deal before you?
Nah. Like at first, it was like, not that I hated food, but it was like, homies would mix shit up. You get me in the mix, like, oh, like throw shit and shit, like, and I got told the same, like, oh, like I get told the same thing. People are throwing shit in my face. You get me? So it's like, it's not really me and him, cause me and him indirectly, bro. Like, I'll hit him up and we'll talk, food. Like we'll chop it up. But when we hear shit, it's just people in the mix.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying? Like people in the mix trying to like not make us compete. Cause I don't see him as competition. I know him since we were young, bro. Like I know Sporty and Rowdy and all these fools since we were young, fool. Like Sporty's like fam to me, dog. In a way, you get me? Like, in a way, he is, dog. And but yeah, a lot of people be telling me the same thing. Like, how come you and Sporty don't be doing this? How come you and Sporty don't be doing that? And it's not even that like that, fool. It's like we got work on the way. We just went our own ways. And he blown up because 60 Management, shout out to 60 Management, they're doing their shit. You know, they got a bunch of artists and shit. But 60 Management had tapped in with me too at first, like not to sign with it, but he had hit me up like, let's work. Or was it? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was one of them, bro. I had hit him up or something like that. We hit each other up, and we're like, oh, we're gonna work in the long run. You get me? We're gonna work in the long run. I was like, for sure, let's work. And then they picked up. Oh, they said, I be seeing what y'all doing right there. I guess in the city. I be seeing what y'all doing. So he's talking about me and Sporty, because Sporty had just dropped the Dub Gang Bang, whatever, the remix, Lefty Gunplay one.
Yeah.
That's the song that did it.
That made noise for him.
And that's why he got picked up. Like I wouldn't blame them picking him up. You get me? Like that's hard, fool.
He's from the Parkside too?
Nah, he's from the One Ways.
Oh.
And I those are sections, but he's from the Primos. Like those are our cliques. He's from the Primos. I'm from the Duques. So.
Okay.
But we're the same. Like we're.
Yeah, same section, same hood. So him being signed doesn't make you feel like less accomplished than him, because he is younger than you and you're older than him.
Nah, I'm proud of him, dog. Like I'm proud of him, fool. Like I seen him come a long way too. Like I seen him when he first started, like, and back then he was like, let's do song. And honestly, fool, like I didn't have it like that either. Like so now I didn't have it like that to be like, oh yeah, let's go to the studio and do shit. So we didn't really work back then like that. You get me? Like I didn't really. Back then it was like I was barely starting. You get me? But now like he buzzed out before me, and I'm like, fuck, like that's crazy. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
but I don't blame him. It's hard. Like he has music that the people want to hear, fool. Like gang banging shit. You get me?
Yeah, the
He
active
has
shit.
what people want to hear, dog.
Yeah.
And like I said, with me, I have more like tied like people that people could relate to. I'm barely on like my next album. I'm telling you, bro, it's all like what people want to hear, dog. That's what I'm dropping. You get me? Like that, the gang banging shit. That's what I'm dropping my next album.
Now you also got other artists like Rowdy. How's it feel, bro, to do a podcast right here? And then the podcast was actually your podcast.
Yeah.
And he sat down and made it go viral. His video clip, he did a clip of him getting shot. He showed his stomach. At least 10 million views, bro.
Yeah, I seen
Everybody
that, bro.
picked it up. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everyone that posted it did over 1 million. Nobody gave me my credit for it being my platform. You know, we're the #1 hated platform. But it did over 10 million easy, bro. It overshadowed your interview.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel, bro?
No hate. I'm proud that she did that. That's why I brought him, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I bring the homies. That's why I have them sit next to me, dog. Like I said, I don't hate. That's cool, dog. Like for me, it's gonna take a little longer, dog, because I'm doing this shit on my own in reality. Like no animosity, but Sporty got signed, fool. That fool's like doing it. That was his choice, dog. You get me? He wanted to do that. Like me, I'm not trying. I could have got signed too. Well, but I could have been. People offered OTR. They wanted to hear all my shit. Like I already got like shit like that. You get me? Like, and I don't think that's right for me to do that. Like, basically slaving for somebody for them to get my fucking half of what I'm making when you can make it all yourself. You just gotta pay for your own studio time, own videos, and fucking media team basically to direct your video. That's it, bro. That's all it takes. Pay a good $800 to $1,000 for you're spending for all that for a hard ass studio session. At least knock out a couple songs, and then shoot a badass video. You know, like
Yeah.
you could do that on your own, bro. They're offering you what 70 to 80,000, 100,000, when you're just spending 1,000 to. That's just the way I see it.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
sees it their own way.
Well, there's people out there that don't have money.
But don't get me wrong. If a deal ever were to come from me to me, like were to come to me, I would tell myself it has to be like a album. It has to be it can't be long term, dog. Like I don't want to. It got to be. I won't turn them down, but I'll say I for sure want to work with the artist. You know.
Yeah.
Like let's do a song deal or something with the artist or whatever. Whoever wants to work with me, let's do it.
So how come we haven't heard no more of Rowdy since that interview, since that podcast?
Man.
He does music.
Yeah, he just don't be really taking it like serious like that. Not that he don't take it serious like that, but I feel like he really don't got nobody like that either. Like his mom, his dad, like he's lives with his grand. Like he's on his own, dog. Like, you know, he works. He just had a kid too, so it's like I hope that shit changes his mentality, dog, because that motherfucker's a nut. But
Yeah, he went up on that one.
he's a nut, but see, like you move like that, you have no guidance, bro. Look, bro, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like my dad really showed me that he didn't have that, bro, for him like to show him how, and he went out there thinking it was, and you get hit, bro. People get shot, and he took it, dog. Like that fool took it like a champ. I'm not gonna lie, he did. That fool took it like a champ, but hey, they still got him, fool. That's the thing.
Now, if you watch
like-
if you watch the podcast, not to cut you off, if you watch the podcast, somebody called in on the podcast, and that's how. I don't know if you saw it, but they're like, "Hey, how's that stomach? How's that zipper feel?" Did you watch that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him speak for himself. He's gonna have to come up on here and speak on that for
Okay.
himself, because I could talk about it, dog. But it's just the guy that did it. He has no he's an old fart, dog.
So it wasn't the caller.
He was an old fart, dog. Like that fool's an old fart. He's a fucking wannabe barber, whatever the fuck he does. He has nothing to do with this, dog. Like,
Yeah.
what are you even talking for? You know, like that's just the way I see it, dog.
The caller tried to make it sound like it was him.
He was him, exactly. And if it was him, like, and he's older, that would be stupid of him, dog. He's basically,
incriminating himself.
yeah, it's putting himself out there, and like you're not like he's not a real killer. How you say you are. You don't do that, dog. You don't go in there and say, oh, how to, like that's little kid shit, like, and he's an old ass fart, like dog trying to like, that just shows, dog, like, the mentality of older people too nowadays. They think like little kids, dog. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, they see the viralness and then they want to be part of it.
Yeah,
you
not
know?
only that, shit, that was cool for us because at the end of the day, that was the view and the fucking support. He obviously wanted to watch what we were doing, dog. I don't go on my way and look at their shit, fool. I don't
Yeah.
go out of my way and go over there watching their video. I don't do none of that shit, dog. Like I don't care until I run into them. That's when they're gonna see my face. You get me? That's when I'm gonna see theirs.
That's what it is. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So you got other artists like Jay Amador and Cinda artists, but they're a little older, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Are they still fucking with the music? What are they doing?
From what I know, Sin, he just dropped too. He recently started dropping, but man, Jay Amador, I don't know, dog. That fool is probably still doing mariachi or some shit, you know, like that's his specialty to me, dog. I think he could do, dog, mariachi. But I'm sure he's still working, dog. He's always trying to be in the studio. He's always trying to work. So it's like, psh,
Are we ever going to see a Norwalk collab where it's Sporty, Parkside Demon, Rowdy, Jay Amador on the hook, Sin, and maybe Cuete?
nah, that one's gonna be hard, bro. Cause not only like tension between homies and shit, but it's just like, I mean, it could probably happen, dog. Cause we're all grown, dog. We're all grown up, fool, and we're all, you know, it could probably happen. But little shit like the homies got between each other, you know, it should just the crowds that them rappers kick it around, give me like that. It's just really crowds, fool. Like I'm from the Dukes, Parkside, so I really kick it with a lot of fools that live around me. You get me? The food don't always really kick it around them, but we really, when we get together, we get together. You get me? We get together all the time. Don't get me wrong. I'll go pick up the homie from the one ways and come bring them back to the Parkside. We'll kick it all day. You get me? But most of the time, it's like like Sporty has his like few homies that's always riding with him. You get me? I got my few homies that's always riding with me, like everywhere I go. But
Circles, just the circles are different.
so me personally, I feel like some circles in this rap shit it won't work out like that. You get me? Like I don't think it'll work out.
I think it'll be monster.
But for sure, me and Sporty got something, and for sure I'm after Rowdy. Like he just had a kid and shit. So after all this, you know, he gets his daddy back on his shit and with his daddy stuff, and he's trying to get back on it. I'm gonna get him back on it, but he just be running up a mud.
Well, I got a couple controversial questions for you, bro, when it comes to Norwalk. When I had Sporty up here, you know, maybe this is the wrong person to ask, but when I had Sporty up here, he dissed Rowdy, bro.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a bad look overall because even at the end of the day, they're from the same place. You shouldn't air out business like that, you know. And I don't think I asked him anything that made him answer like that. If I did ask him, it was like, hey,
Yeah.
you know, the homie came up here and did his shit. I thought everybody got along.
Yeah, it was just like that's why I was talking about the circle stuff. You get me? But like I said, nah, I think it was just at that moment. You get me? Like it was just for that moment, dog. Cause now
You call him a mark.
yeah, I know. Well, and it got like it already there. There was meetings already and stuff. Like not even to put my hood business out there, but like it was shit that both that I don't know how to explain it, dog. Like to be honest, to put it out
Shit
there.
took on behind the scenes.
Yeah, and not only that, it's just like now I feel like it's just like dead now. Like it's not even dead, but it's just like we stay at each other's way in a way. Like they stay at each other's way. You get me? So it's like I don't even like. That's how I'm saying. I don't know. It would have to be like a call, like, hey, you guys have to do this shit. You get me? And we're gonna have to do it. But other than that, like I feel like they wouldn't want to work with each other in a way. Like not even.
It'd have to be politics.
I mean, meaning Rowdy, like he's out about it already. Like he don't like. Rowdy's like, I mean, shit, I did what I did. I fucked up. You know, me and my shit, whatever. But Rowdy's always took his shit. Rowdy's always handled what he had to handle, dog. Like regardless of what it was, he's always handled his stuff. But other than that, bro, like I don't want like put too much shit out, like you know, hood politics out there like that. But I feel like now that they're just out of each other's way, dog. You know?
Yeah, they're both just doing their own thing.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah.
You have another person out of Norwalk. He claims to have put the Southeast LA on the map. Ryder G, bro. He's very controversial when he came out.
As a comedian, dog, shit.
Nobody really knew, you know, about him like that. They thought he was a solid individual. I even had him on the show once where I called him in and we did a little phone thing. At first, I thought he was cool. I still think he's cool, but it's just,
Yeah.
I think that, you know, his background since he came out to like bite him in the ass. I guess he was a dropout or a PC or something. You know how politics work. It's nothing against him. It's just the program. But he claims Southeast LA, Norwalk.
Don't get me wrong, fool. He's from the hood. Like, he's from the hood. Like I said, like they just asked the homie this the other day too now, and he said the same thing. He's from the hood, dog. But me personally, like, he's doing goofy stuff. You feel me? Like that's goofy stuff, dog. Like, and not even that, bro. Like if he didn't come out in the position he came out in, which was fire camp, whatever the fuck he did. I don't know what he did. He paroled from I don't know where, all that shit. Cause I know, dog. But you get me, like,
Yeah.
I don't get too much into detail with that. But off the bat, he was bad when he came home, regardless. So if he would have just been doing his little comedian shit and all that stuff, he would have never did that shit. I probably would have like been like cracking the laughter. But right now, dog, look at him. That shit's just embarrassment, dog. It's just embarrassment, fool. Like it's embarrassing, dog. And like I haven't seen him recently. Like I was popping as he was back then. Like don't get me wrong, he was popping. But like that's one thing I don't ever take from nobody. I give everyone their credit, like where it is, you know. But other than that, he was doing it the wrong way, dog. Like.
You saying he was like repping the hood?
No, I give him his credit in a way that like he was doing his shit, like his videos, like nothing was stopping him, dog.
He
Like,
was working.
Yeah, he was working, fool. You get me? Like he didn't care, fool. Even though like he looked fucking not all there. And honestly,
Yeah.
like I don't know him like that, fool. Like I don't know him like that, dog. Like I never seen him. He paroled, and I was.
Well, it's a different generation. I think.
Exactly. Like older homies tell me like he was with the shit, like, but he was, dog. Like that changes you, dog. Once you come out like that, fool, you're no good, dog. You're a piece of shit, fool. Like.
Well, they told me,
it.
a couple homies told me that he wasn't like that before he went in. He didn't look slow, you know. That whatever
Yeah.
happened to him in there or whatever. But
I heard the same thing, bro. That he was like turned up and shit. Like that's what I was hearing, but from what I never witnessed none of that. You get me? So I don't like talking upon nothing I never witnessed. As of right now, I'm witnessing now, and he was talking a good one, dog. Like not like this, not like that. If you're gonna talk like that, fool, at least like show up and at least show your face to some of the homies, dog. Like you get me? Still, the fact that he's no good is not gonna
that's not
gonna
the
make
way.
him good in the hood, regardless.
No, he's done. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like if you have an issue or something, go solve it, dog. Like go do it. But in his situation, he couldn't do that, dog, because what he did. Like once you do that, you can't go back, fool.
So you think it's a bad look that he's still repping Norwalk 562?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean at least the barrio, you get me, like the hood, you get me, like I don't know. I still think he's even repping the Southeast LA, dog. That shit's just embarrassing, bro. Like it's embarrassing. There's memes everywhere out of him, like dog, like
Yeah.
and especially him being Norwalk, like that's out.
Especially when Norwalk's is an old gang, fool, and it really got a lot of hitters over there, and that people look at it like he's representing the city. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to down talk on him, but I'm just giving you a point of view of other people that are watching. You know, they're thinking like, damn, that's what Norwalk's about. You know what I mean? When we all know it's not.
Nah, but don't get me wrong. People that don't know and they see from out of here, they don't know, dog. They just see like, oh, what the fuck?
They see him.
Yeah, like people that don't know, like they're out of the state or whatever. They come out here and they be like, what the fuck? That stuff. Where's where Ryder G's from? That shit's embarrassing, dog. You get me? Because he's the one that.
Yeah. He says he put the Southeast LA on the map. Do you really feel like he did? I don't. But
I mean,
do you feel like he did?
No, I mean, I don't know as in what way, bro. Like, as in what way, I don't know what way he could have put us on or like put Norwalk on. Not to downtown, but like what really did he do? Like besides go up off of like funny content and doing stuff like that. Like that, I don't think that's the face of us. Like I said, I don't see myself as like really no face or nothing like that because I consider we're all equal, dog. Like if I see if anyone tries to get yourself bigger than me, I let them, dog. Like that's cool.
We had rappers from the Southeast LA area. We have Bozo from Pico Nuevo.
Yeah, Bozo, yeah.
Stomper from Pico Nuevo. You had Hotel Mafia. They were from I think they were from Pico Viejo or Rivera. They were from the other side. So there's been Southeast LA artists, bro, and pretty big ones, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, I think maybe what he meant was like on the internet or like goofy viral shit.
To be honest, bro, like to say someone's putting on like that for the Southeast, fuck, bro. Like I can't really like to name an artist that's like up and like doing it like that. Like I can't really name someone that's really like not mainstream, but like up there with like the 100, like doing it for the Southeast, dog. I really like. I mean, I might be wrong.
Bozo might be the only one.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like if I'm wrong, correct me. But as what I'm seeing, like around my city, my areas, like the only foods that really rap and shit is, I don't know if you know Big Swift. He's from Downey.
Big Swift. He's the one that kicks with Chito Ranas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him. I know him. He's a rapper. Oh, and there's some of the homies from Cantaranas too. That homie Action.
Oh
He
yeah,
be
I seen
rapping
their hood
too.
vlog. I seen their hood
And
vlog.
then 18, the homie Demon. He's solid homie too. He be rapping too. But like I said, they're like Bellflower, Maywood. Like there's different 18 there, but they be right there in Bellflower and shit too. They have like a little clique and shit. You know, there's a little
Okay.
clique right there. But they always be alright. Right. I saw Demon's a boy. Like you know, it goes deeper than just like game banging shit. You get me? Like I don't really see him as like a homie. I see him as like a friend. You get me?
Like a friend,
like
yeah.
a cool friend. Like, cause I don't think it'll ever get to that boundary. But
So tell me what's next, bro, for your career. What you already said you don't want to sign a deal unless it's a good one, but what's next? What can we expect from you?
shit drops every week, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna be consistent. I've been slacking for a minute. Like that's my thing, cause my viewers go boom, boost all the way up to the fucking sky, and then they drop, they go up, down, like on my Instagram. So I'll be like, man, I gotta stay consistent, bro, because that's the only way. Like that's the only way that, cause I stop, I go, I stop. If I stay consistent, bro, like I lost an account at like what 11K, bro. I lost that shit. Got deactivated for posting dumbass weed and shit. Like I feel like a dumbass. You get me? So that's when my transaction turned to, bro, because my old music I used to go as Oh True. Oh True. That was all my old music. I used to go as, and then I fucked up. I went as Parkside Demon. I started going as Parkside Demon.
So it's a whole new character.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, I remember Oh True. I remember that's what it was.
Yeah, and I just, boom.
So the only way you'll sign a deal then is if it's like life changing money.
Fuck, bro. Not even that. I just gotta know. I just gotta know myself. I'm in the right position, bro. Like, where I could. How should I say it? Cause I know I'm smart enough, bro. Like, if I get the money, I probably wouldn't. If I get that money, dog, I'd probably just go spend it on property or like something and just try to invest, bro. Like like I'll throw all this music shit to the side, food. Like I would think like that. Like once I have the money, I would think like, man,
Fuck everybody.
Yeah, no, like I want to make more money, dog. I want to go fucking. So
Double up.
basically, it would be good. Don't get me wrong, good, cause I'll be smart with my money, dog. Like I'll invest into smart shit where I can make it right back, like that. You get me? So it's like, but other than that, I'll be like, I wouldn't take it because I take my music shit serious, dog. Like my career, I don't want my career to go just to trash, dog. For trying to sign this much years to this person, and I'm making chump change, and I have to do it, dog. You know, I have to give this fool this much songs, this much shit, and I signed her it like.
It's a job. It turns
Yeah.
into a job, bro. It makes you not want to do it no more.
Yeah, and it does. You don't want to do. So that's why I do it. I don't want to get signed because I want to do this because I love it, dog.
Because
Like,
you love it.
and because if I get anything out of it, I'll be glad to, dog. And I have. Don't get me wrong. I've sold features, promos, all that. That's where the money's at. But I just do it for fun, dog. Like,
Give me your top 5 artists right now, bro. Who are you bumping right now?
fuck, man. I don't know if you heard, but probably the homies from Inglewood. I be bumping them all the time.
Yakko
Duke
18?
Nasty.
Who?
Duke Nasty. He's from Inglewood, the 13s. Yeah, I know Yakko from 18 too.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're from the 13s. Duke Nasty and all them. I support them because that's like family too. I like supporting like my homies, food. Like I
Okay.
like supporting people.
Duke Nasty. Who else you got?
Let me see. Honestly, bro, I like the singing shit too. You don't know if you know Kalen for real.
No, where are they from?
He's from LA. He don't bang or nothing, but he's hard, bro. He sings. He sings with the melodies.
Melodic. Okay.
Yeah, Kalen for real, for sure. And then I'd have to say, who helped me get through a lot, bro, is probably Nip too, dog. Nip, I would listen to his shit when he passed, bro. I was going through a lot too, dog. So when I heard it, I didn't really listen to Nip like that, bro. Most of his music until he passed. You get me? Like until he passed, that's when I finally like got
Tapped
onto his
in.
shit. Yeah, because I knew his main songs. Like last time that I checked, like all the songs, I knew all them shit. But his actual songs, bro, if you go into his catalog, man, bro,
Good shit.
hell yeah. And then also, man, bro, honestly, I'm everywhere, dog, with my music. That's why I'm like, I be everywhere. I go from like Spanish to fucking to hip hop, fucking old schools, like to funk. So that's why I be like,
Number 4. We're waiting on number 4.
man, I'd probably have to say Roddy Rich,
Roddy Rich. Okay.
Little Baby.
Number 5. Okay. And your top 5 corrido singers.
For sure, Ariel Camacho, Tito Torbellino, Fantasma, because that fool, he grew up in the area in Norwalk. He used to do gardening out there. Fantasma.
Yeah.
And then Kane, of course. That's my top right now because that's the only four that's really like that I see. And then
That
I
are
would have,
popping.
and then probably who would I say? Because these are just like my recent top fives. You get me? Because I could say like probably
It's hard, huh? I
yeah,
know it's
low key
hard.
when it comes down
Because
to it,
you'll
like
miss somebody.
to think like I'm like I listen to a lot of people, but I'm like fuck, which ones do I actually like that fool HCN, you know that fool with the lisp?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hard too. I fuck with that fool too. HCN.
Did you ever listen to like old Chicano rap? Like Little Rob, Mr. Shadow? Were you ever into that type of music?
Not really, bro. Why lie? I never really like. Nah.
Little Cuete, no?
I mean, only one song by Lil Cuete and that was like a hood theme song. But other than that, I never really.
Yeah, you were
Like,
not into it?
If you consider it like King Little G, maybe like.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Chicano rap,
Chicano
not
at
no
first.
more.
That's how when I first started listening to when he was in EMC Sinatra and all them fools. When I first started freestyling and all that stuff, that's when probably like when I first.
When he was with EMC Sinatra, he was no longer Chicano rap.
Chicano, nah,
He
no,
was
but I remember his
prior
old
to
shit
that.
too. His old shit,
Yeah.
all his old shit. I used to listen to all his stuff like when I was little, and I just crazy because I grew up now and I don't see it the same. Like I just see him as like an artist.
He's
you
a
know?
rapper
Like,
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just
like,
a rapper.
back then I was like, oh, fuck, like, I was a fanboy. Don't get me wrong, like, because his shit's relatable, like Hopeless Boy and all them songs, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they're crazy.
bro, I listen to them shits. I'll be like, I could relate to this shit, and that's
Yeah.
how I feel. King Little G's, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's a big influence in my rap music, bro.
Yeah.
And all my family will tell you the same thing, bro. Because every time I fool perform and shit, I be like, I gotta go. And I'll never go, bro.
Yeah, King Little G.
King Little G for sure did a big impact in my music.
And for the culture, bro. Like for our culture, like the Hispanics, the Mexicans, the Latinos, he's a big movement out here in California, bro.
Yeah, he for sure is one of like I say makes, cause like Capone, you know, I really never like listened to them fools like that. I really don't like.
Well, King Little G he helped us cross over into mainstream music,
Yeah.
or at least into like the bigger hip hop culture, bro. Prior to King Little G, we were stuck in this Chicano rap box, you know, and that leads to my next question. Do you think you're a Chicano rapper or just a regular artist?
I'm just a regular artist, bro, because I like doing different types of music. Like I got melody music with melodies and shit. I got like all types of music, bro. Like it's not just like me rapping and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I consider myself just an artist, bro. Like I don't consider myself a Chicano artist.
Yeah. Okay. With that being said, bro, is there anything that maybe I left out that you want to punch in and let people know?
Just shout out to everyone that supports me. Shout out to my management, Frenzy. Shout out to my engineer overseas. Shout out to everyone that just be working with me, you know, like that actually support what I got going. And other than that, I mean,
Where can people find you if they want to look you up?
Parkside Demon on all platforms, from fucking MySpace. Nah, I'm just kidding. From fucking Instagram to all everything, bro. Everything, Facebook, everything, bro. I'm like on all platforms, literally. Like,
And if they want to hit you up for features, who do they contact? Your management or you?
they could just go on my Instagram. They could contact me or my management, have them on my DM. They could just contact one of us and we just get to work. Like I'm telling you, I work with people. You get me? Like I'm not just trying to take from people and shit. Anything I really take is just for the time in the studio and stuff. Like you get me? Like I like to work with people because at the end of the day, my people, their fans could be my fans and my fans become their fans. You get me?
It's about building.
Yeah. So it's like, but the only way I would really like want a bag or get paid is if I don't really know the guy, and like I read off the back his homies like, you know, like I gotta know the person I'm doing a song with too, because if I do a song with somebody and I'll be damned, bro, if that shit just smacks me in the face a couple years later.
And that's how it be sometimes.
And it do be like that sometimes, dog. Like, you know, so I'm like, if I'm gonna do a song, I at least gotta make it, and I know it's gonna be some like I don't really know him like that, or like I don't really fuck with his shit, but it's like I work with him. I'll throw a price out there, dog. Like, hey, you got to pay me this money, because at the end of the day, that's my shit, my life on the line. What if he ends up fucking, you know?
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I feel you. And with that being said, salute to Norwalk's finest, Parkside Demon. I appreciate you always pulling up, big dog. You already know
whatever. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate
whatever
you
need, I can help with. We here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity, and shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone watching this. Shout out to the Hater World, and catch you guys on the next one.
Let's go. We out.